Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, thanks so much for stopping by today. For today's video, I have part 1 of 6 of my 2021 palette collection. I'll also be doing a declutter along with it. It's not a massive declutter, I will warn you of that, but I do have a massive eyeshadow collection. This is a little disclaimer that I want to throw out there. I know that I have way more eyeshadow than any one person could use, but this is kind of my job, so you know, I buy these to review for you guys, and I keep so many on hand so that I have them for comparison sakes for future videos. I am no way trying to brag about what I have here, so just wanted to throw that out there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, I'm going to start off with the smaller palettes first. So I have all of the e.l.f. bite-sized palettes. This one is Carnival Candy right here. I'll be opening them, but I won't be swatching them. This one right here I never use, so this is going to be the first one to go into the declutter pile. Okay, next up I have the Cream and Sugar bite-sized palette. I do use this one, so I will hang on to this one. This is a nice little staple one to, you know, throw in my purse and have handy, so that is a keep. Next up I have Bite Size and Truffles. Yeah, Truffles. I love this one as well. It's more of a cool tone. So I'm going to keep this one. Then I have Rose Water. I do like this one. However, I have a lot of palettes like this one, so I'm going to put this one in the maybe pile. Most likely it'll get decluttered, but I'm going to put it in the maybe pile for now. This one is Hot Jalapeno. I'm definitely not getting rid of this. I love this one. This is probably my favorite of all of them. So that will stay. Next up I have Berry Bad. This one, I have these colors a million times over in my collection, so this will be our next declutter victim. Let's see. Next up I have Pumpkin Pie. This one is a really nice warm neutral palette, but I have so many warm neutral palettes and have these shades a million times over, so I'm going to declutter this one as well. I don't wear oranges as much, so, you know, I don't feel bad about that. And then I've got the Acai You palette, which is the blue palette. I never reach for this one, so I'm going to put this in the declutter pile. And then I have the mint collection. I've got the mint chocolate mint right here. Oh gosh, I haven't even used these yet, so I can't even open them. So I'll just show them to you like this. So there's the chocolate mint. And then here is the, have I opened this one yet? Yes, I have opened this one yet. This one is called Meant to Be. And I do like this one. I haven't had a chance to play with it. I've opened it, but that's it. So I'm going to hold on to both of these just because they're so small and I love greens. So I want to give them a chance. They're a little bit, they were newer to the bite-sized shadow, and I literally just got these within the past, like, I don't know, month or two. So I'm going to hang on to those. Alright, moving on. I've got some ColourPop. And I'll tell y'all that I probably won't get rid of most of my ColourPop stuff. This is 143. This one I liked a lot. However, I don't like that there's a pressed glitter in here. So this one's going to probably go ahead and get decluttered. They're really pretty pinks, but I have these pinks and I don't really care for the glitter in there. Next up I have Melt For You. This one looks like, I'm not quite sure if I've even used this one, but I like the tones in this one a lot. It looks like there's some shifty duochromes in here. So I am going to hold on to this one. I think you can still get this one. I'm not 100% sure. And then I have Amore. This one I do like a lot, even though it has the pressed glitter in there. These are purples, and I love purples, so you're going to see a trend that probably most purples will stay in my collection. So this one I'm going to keep. And then I have Ballad. I love this. This is a nice cool tone palette, which I wear cool tones a lot in the fall and the winter, so I'll get a lot of use out of this one. Let's see, next up I have Cherish. This one I did like it, but I'm not real big into reds. They do make my eyes pop, but for some reason I'm just not big into oranges and reds all that much. So this one will go into the declutter pile. And in case you're wondering, I will be selling these palettes. I bought all of these palettes myself. None of them were given to me. So I'm not quite sure where I'll be selling them yet, but probably like Mercari or Poshmark or something like that. So I'll have a link down below in the description box if you're interested in purchasing any of these palettes. You'll be able to check it out there. Alright, so this next one is Crush. And this one's nice, but like I said, I'm not real into orange tones, so I don't reach for this one. So this one is going to be decluttered. This one is a very nice neutral palette. This is called Lyric. It does have a pressed glitter in it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and, oh, this one's a tough one because I really like the tones in this one. And I did like the glitter in this one. I think I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this one because it's a nice pretty gold glitter. And I do wear the glitters every once in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to that one. These I literally just did a video on, so they're going nowhere. This one is the New Millennium. I loved this palette. So out of the whole collection, this was my second favorite. So I did a look with all three of the palettes that came with this collection. So you can find that on my channel. So there's that one, and I'll try to link as many as I can, as many videos as I can if I have videos on the palettes. Then this one's Digital Playground. I liked this one a lot, but it would be my third favorite. And then last but certainly not least was Just a Glitch, and this one was my favorite. It was just fun. Fun pastels. I really liked the way the look came out, so I had a lot of fun playing with this, so I'm definitely hanging on to this one. Okay, let's see. Now next up, I have a video on this as well. This is the Bambi collection, and these are going nowhere. Bambi holds a very special place in my heart, so I probably won't declutter these anytime soon, but this is what the Bambi one looks like. So I'm hanging on to that, and Next up is Thumper. Sorry, some of these are in their boxes, some of them aren't. Next up is Thumper. This is what Thumper looks like. Very cute. This is more of a light, soft glam kind of look palette. It doesn't get real deep, but I did like the look that came out of it. So I will be keeping this, and I love Thumper, so again, I won't be letting it go. It's more of a sentimental thing than even liking the palette itself, so yeah, it's going nowhere. I love Disney, and again, Bambi just holds a special place in my heart. And then my favorite one from the collection is Flower, because it's purple. So like I said, you're going to see that trend. So there you go, purple. And I loved the way the look came out. It was very pretty. So definitely hanging on to this one. Alright, we'll continue on with ColourPop because I have a lot of small ColourPop palettes. Now these ColourPop palettes that I'm going to be showing you, well, except for this first one, are all going to be in my ColourPop marathon. I'm going to be doing looks with all of these because I've had them in my collection, some for a while, some not for very long, but they are still available as far as I know. And so I'm going to do a look with them on camera so that you guys can get a look out of it. And if you're interested in it, they're still available for purchase. Okay, so first, this is actually what's on my eyes right now. I just filmed a video with this. This is the new Tinkerbell palette. Very beautiful palette. This is going nowhere. Can't wait to play with it some more. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this declutter, because I have way too many palettes, and so I'm not able to play with the palettes that I would like to, you know, go back and play with as much as I would like to. So that one is definitely staying. I really did enjoy the look that I came out with. This is also got a Super Shock on here. In addition to the palette, so that purple or whatever that you're seeing wasn't in the palette. But anyways, you'll be seeing that video come up soon, and I'll try to link it in the cards or in the description box. Alright, next up. Now some of these have been out for a long time, but like I just more recently picked them up and I haven't used them yet. So Strawberry Shake, it's been out for a while. Is definitely still available. So there's that one. This will be part of my ColourPop marathon. I'll be doing a look with that one. Surprisingly, I went ahead and bought the Orangey Glad because I wanted to have the complete collection. And I really like some of the shades that are in here. They're really unique oranges. So I did go ahead and get this one. This will be part of the marathon. Okay, next up is Honey. Again, like I said, these have been out for a while, but I just recently got some of them and haven't played with them. So here's this. It will be in the marathon. You'll be seeing looks with that, or a look with that. Next is Baby Got Peach. And that's what this looks like. That will be in the marathon. Okay, I'm going to quit saying that will be in the marathon because all of these, until I say otherwise, will be in the ColourPop marathon. Alright, the next one is a Blue Moon. I don't wear blues a lot, but these are really pretty, so I do look forward to doing a blue look with this palette. So, there you go. Main Squeeze, this one, again, I think it was just part of the collection person in me because I don't wear reds a lot, but I am going to go ahead and, do a look with this. And reds look great on me. They make my eyes pop. It's just, they just aren't my favorite. Reds and oranges, that's all. This one, I'm surprised I haven't played with yet. I'm shocked because it's purple. But it's called Lilac You a Lot. And this is what it looks like. It's gorgeous. Can't wait to play with this one. Okay, next up is Meant to Be. And this is what it looks like. Okay, this one I bought back when they very first released it, and they called it Smoke Show. But then they had to change the name, so now it's called Blow and Smoke. So I think it's kind of cool that I got the one that says Smoke Show. But I haven't played with it yet. I have swatched it, but I haven't actually played with it yet. So I'll be doing a look with this one. Okay. And then I believe these are still available. If they're not, then I won't do a look with them. But if they are, then I definitely will. So Aura and Out. And I just love the pastels in here. I think these kind of got mixed reviews, but I'm going to give them a go and see how I like them. So there's that one. In a Trance. And of course this is, you know, pastels and it's got purple, so I love all of that. Very pretty. And then last out of that collection is Miss Bliss. And here is what Miss Bliss looks like right here. I feel like I need to scoot back a little bit so you can see the colors a little bit better. There you go, Miss Bliss. Okay, and then I just recently picked up Blush Crush. So this is Blush Crush right here. This one's gorgeous. I can't wait to play with this one. And I think it has a Super Shock in there too, which are always fun. And then I recently picked up Wine and Only. And this one I was kind of peer pressured into because I kept seeing reviews on how wonderful it was and everything. So I thought, well, this is a palette. It's more burgundy than red, so I'll probably wear it in the fall a lot, hopefully. We shall see. Let's see. Next up, I got Nude Mood. So that's what this looks like right here. Just a really pretty simple nude palette. Can't go wrong with that. And as a reminder, all of these are still in the ColourPop Marathon that I'm in the process of doing right now. This one's Little Ray of Sunshine. It's an all matte palette. It's one of their few all matte palettes, but I really love the colors in here. So I'll definitely use that. Okay, and then I have Making Mauves. Absolutely love this color scheme because it's purple and mauves. This shade looks like it might be trying to fall out, so I'm going to put my finger over it just in case. I think it's a Super Shock. Yeah, it looks like it's trying to fall out of the pan, so I don't want to lose that shade. It's very pretty, and it is a Super Shock. Okay, and then next up I have That's Taupe, which I'm super excited about. Another cool tone palette because they didn't used to ever release cool tone palettes, so here we go. Got that one. And then I've got Fine Feathered. I did film a video with High Tide, which came out the same time this one did. I just haven't had a chance to film with this one yet. So absolutely this one is purple, so purple and mauves and stuff, so I'm super excited to play with this one. So you will definitely be seeing that in the marathon. I just got this one and another one in my ColourPop mystery box. I'll try to pop that mystery box unboxing in the cards or in the description box down below. This one is What a Hoot. I initially did not buy these. I refused to buy them because 1 out of the 4 shades are pressed glitter, but since it came in the mystery bundle or the mystery box, I'm like, well, yeah, I'll keep it and give it a try. And it's a really pretty neutral palette, so even if I don't use the pressed glitter, it'll still make a nice cohesive look. So I do like that one a lot. So yes, I will be doing a look with that one. And then I also got Nook ink, which is more of a kind of a mint teal, which I've been into teals more so than blues lately. I really like mints and teals. So that's what this one looks like. So definitely excited to play with that one. Okay, and I don't know if I'll play with the glitter or not. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm not afraid of the glitter. I'm really careful to make sure not to get it in my eye, but I'm well aware that there is a risk when I play with glitter. Alright, then I have some of these quads that came in the clear packaging. I just picked up a few of them, the ones that kind of called to me. I picked them up because it looked like the metallics were a little bit more metallic than some of their others, so I wanted to give them a try. So this one is Citrus Fizz. So just a really pretty warm neutral palette. And we're still in palettes that will be in the ColourPop Marathon. This one is a little bit more cool tone. This one's called Sparkler. Right here. So like that one a lot. And then this one is like more of a mauve tone and it's called Sorbet. That's what it looks like right there. Like the pinks and the like Merlot right there. That's a really pretty color. So, or burgundy or Merlot or whatever you want to call it. So yep, there's those right there. Definitely keeping all of those. And then I have some more of these little 5-pan palettes. I just love the format of the 5-pan palettes. Maybe because they remind me of Natasha Denona, or maybe just because they're cute. So this is High Society. So it's a green palette and it's gorgeous. So these are still part of palettes that will be in the marathon. Definitely keeping that one. This one is Statement Piece. This is more of like a coral color. I really like the color scheme in this one. So definitely want to use that in the summer while it's still summer because it's nice and bright. Next up I have two Haute right here. Very pretty pinks, love it. And this is of course my favorite, Cashmere Forever, because of course it's purple. So there you go. Then I've got Rumor Has It. And this is like a blue and it kind of has some teals in there. So I'm excited to play with this one. I used to never do blue looks, but lately I've been stepping out of my comfort zone and I've had a lot of fun with blue looks. So looking forward to that. I think this is the only one that's still available from the Valentine's line. So this one's called SWAK, which stands for Sealed with a Kiss. I found that out. And so here you go. It's more of a red palette. Probably something I wouldn't normally pick up, but I did. And so I will be doing this in my ColourPop Marathon It's got some good neutral tones in there, so I don't know. I think that I might wind up liking this one. We'll see. You know, what I decide once I do my look with it, whether it's going to stay in my collection or not. Next up, I just picked this one up. This is the ColourPop, and it was part of the Make It Black thing that several brands did. And the name of the palette is called Make It Fearless. And this is what it looks like. I love the little flowers on the outside. And then the colors inside are nice and vibrant and gorgeous. So I am looking forward to this one for sure. Again, still part of the marathon. And then I got, just recently as well, the neutrals with the neons. So I've got Neon Gaze. And this is what it looks like. Packaging is neon, and so it's neutral with just a pop of neon, which I love. I love to do a pop of neon in my inner corner, like when I do a neutral look. It's nice and fun. So that's kind of probably how I'll do my looks. I don't know, I might change it up a little bit and do something a little different, but that's a real easy way to incorporate a pop, is to just do it in your inner corner if the rest of your look is, you know, neutral. So you could also do the pop on your lower lash line. That's another easy way to introduce color without it being like too overboard if you're, you know, not comfortable with color. This one's called Color Vision, and it's more of a like pink. It's got that bold pink in there. So like this pink I would probably actually put on the lid, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I come up with. That's the fun of playing with all of these and showing y'all looks, because hopefully I can come up with a look that's a little bit different than what somebody else did. And then I have Moon Haze, and Moon Haze is a little bit more of a coral pop. So, and I like the coral pop. It's real pretty. And I think it goes really well with the tones that they put in here. So this is a pretty cohesive palette to me. I like it a lot. Even though it's kind of on the orange side, I still like it. Okay, so still have a few more in the ColourPop Marathon. So I got the whole, I can't remember what they called it, but it was like their ice cream collection. I got all of them. So we'll start with Rainbow Sprinkles, which is pressed glitter, but I got this one specifically because they did the pressed glitter in one palette by itself, and not, you know, in with a bunch of eyeshadows. So I can choose to use glitter or choose not to by just having this palette, and I think the colors are really pretty. So I did go ahead and pick up the glitter palette. So I'll probably use that along with some of those other palettes that came in the collection. Okay, next up I have Sunday Funday. I just love the packaging on these, so I couldn't get rid of the packaging. I had to leave them in the packaging. They're adorable. And this is what this looks like. Sunday Funday. It's like a nice bright pop of yellow and pink. So I think this will be a fun palette to play with. And when you see me looking over to the side, I'm just making sure that the colors are reflecting accurately on in my monitor. I'm looking at my monitor, making sure the colors are not getting washed out, because if they're too close to the ring light, they seem to get washed out. I'm still kind of playing with my lighting, so I apologize if that bothers you that I look over to the side when I'm showing y'all. Next one is Triple Scoop. This one is like a warm neutral palette. I need to get something to help me open these. So this is what Triple Scoop looks like right here. Nice warm neutral palette. Okay, Okay. And I haven't decided. I think as I go along when I'm doing palettes, I might declutter them, like when I use palettes that I haven't used before. If I find that I'm not really all that pleased with it, I might just declutter it right then and there. I haven't decided yet, but, I don't know. Or I might save it for another, you know, big massive declutter thing or whatever. Okay, the next one is a waffle cone. I'm just trying to make it to where I can actually use the palettes that I'm really excited about having in my collection. And I am very excited about like all these ones I'm doing the ColourPop marathon with, but I know that some of them are going to be redundant, especially with as many palettes as I have in my collection. So some of them will probably get decluttered, whether it be when I do the look or whether it be in the future. So here's this one. This one's one of my favorites. I really like this one. Okay, that was a waffle cone. And then we have extra toppings. And this one has a really pretty pink duochrome that I can't wait to put on my lid, all over my lid. It's so pretty. I think they did a really good job with this collection. It's adorable. And I really like these little 4-pan palettes because they're so easy to just pop in your bag to take with you. Like if you're going somewhere. Not that people are traveling, well, some people are traveling still, but with the whole resurgence of, you know, COVID, unfortunately, it's we're still not traveling as much as we were before, but I think we'll get there. And I love the mini palettes regardless. It just makes it easy. And then this one's my absolute favorite. This one's Gimme Sugar. Of course, it's purple. So yeah, hello. Definitely my favorite out of all of the collection of the ice cream. I don't know what they called it. I don't know if it was Ice Cream Shop or something like that, but yeah, that one's definitely my favorite. Okay, and then we just have 4 left that are part of the Nope, I lie. We have 4 small ones left that are part of the marathon. I do have some bigger ones, so I will go ahead and show those since I'm showing all the other ones. So this one is Hello Kitty, Teeny Keeny. And this is what this one looks like. I like that these don't have any pressed glitter. This one's probably my least favorite because it's orange. So, you know, this one may be going after I do a look with it. We'll see. It might wow me. We'll have to see as I play with it. Okay, next up is Pineapple Cake. And this is what Pineapple Cake looks like. This is probably one of my favorites because I like the yellows a lot in here. So I think it adds even to the Honey palette. You know, you could use those together and it would be really cohesive. So I like this one a lot. And then next up I have Cherry Sweet. And this is more of a pink palette, very cute. I really like this one too. And then the last small one that I have is Cocoa Cutie. And this one's super cute too. Very pretty blues, and I like that there's some turquoise and teal in here because that's the blues that I lean towards a little bit more. So I'm looking forward to playing with this palette as well. So there you go. Those are all the small palettes that I'll be doing with my ColourPop marathon. I'll go ahead and show y'all the larger palettes like I said. And I've already shown y'all those. Okay. So I have some that I, recently purchased because they were on sale. They've been out maybe for a while, but I hadn't had them, or if I had, I just haven't had a chance to use them. So we'll start off with Fade into Hue. This will be in my marathon. Probably only have time to do one look with it, but I'll definitely be keeping this one around because it has like every color I need and it's really pretty. So that one is definitely in the marathon. And then I have, trying to be careful and not knock down any palettes over here. My whole desk is completely full of palettes. Then I have Stone Cold Fox. I left it in the box so that it doesn't get all stained. I absolutely love this. This is the Cool Tone palette, and I also got the brush collection that goes along with this when they released it. So I'll be testing the brushes whenever I do this palette. So that'll be coming up soon. I can't wait to play with this palette. It is gorgeous, and I know it got really, really, really good reviews. So I'm very excited about having that, and like I said, I do love wearing cool tones, especially in the fall and the winter. Okay, so those are my two big palettes that I'm doing. And then I have some older palettes, but again, just recently picked them up or haven't had a chance to play with them. So I've got the Disney Designer Collection, Princess Collection. So here's that one. It's kind of a little bit softer, soft glam, but it's kind of hard for y'all to see here. Let's see if I can. And I do believe this is still available. Now, if I discover that any of them are no longer available, then I probably won't do any looks with them in my ColourPop marathon, because what would be the point? You guys won't be able to get it. So then I have the Disney Designer Collection Midnight Masquerade. And I don't know how long they're going to be keeping these around, because they have, like I said, been out for a while. So that's what that looks like. Very pretty. I really like this one a lot. So yes, there's that one. Then I have Bye Bye Birdie, which, big surprise, it's purple and mauves and pinks. I like those too, so I really like this one. Let's see, I picked up the Sailor Moon Pretty Guardian palette. And I just like the pretty pastels in here. I think this is a really pretty spring and summer palette. So looking forward to hopefully getting to this while it's still summer. I know that fall is quickly approaching. However, I'm in Texas, so it'll still be summer in all of September and part of October as well. So for us, just because that's the way our weather is. I have the All That palette. This one got awesome reviews, so I did swatch it, but I haven't played with it yet. So looking forward to playing with this one. This is not one I would have normally picked up because it's red, but it got such good reviews that I was like, okay, I'll pick it up. So I did. I got the Lizzie McGuire, What Dreams Are Made Of. I absolutely love the colors in this. I was not a Lizzie McGuire fan. I was too old when Lizzie McGuire came out. I was probably in high school or college at that point. But I love the colors in this. The bright colors and the pastels and whatnot. So really do like this palette. So I like the color story a lot. So I picked that up. This one is a little bit newer. This is Cabana Club. So this is what this looks like. right here, gorgeous. And I also have some accessories that I also bought along with this, like the liners and the cheeks, the sticks, the cheek sticks or whatever they're called, that I'll be trying at the same time whenever I do my look with this one. Then I got Lush Life. And I just love this one. This is like perfect summer palette right here. Like, take me to the beach, please. It's so beautiful. So I'm excited about this one. Okay, and then I got the Limoncello palette. And this one I noticed that they did like full-size pans in this one, which I thought was interesting. They did that in the Tinkerbell one too. So I'm not real sure. They keep playing around with their pan sizes and pan shapes and all that, so I'm not real sure what they're doing. I don't know if they're just getting bored or they're, you know, toying around to see what we like. But I really do like this palette a lot, and I am looking forward to playing with it. And then I picked up the Powerpuff Girls. Again, I never watched this. I was too old when it came out, but I do like the colors in here, the neons in here, so I wanted to go ahead and pick this up so we can play with it. I think that you can make a fun neutral look, or you can go real vivid with the neons in here, so I think it's a fun palette. Oh, I was covering up the Powerpuff Girls, sorry. There's the Powerpuff Girls right there. So sorry that I wasn't a fan, I didn't watch this, but I do like the color story, so I did pick it up because I like the color story. So there you go. Yeah, I graduated high school in 1995, guys, so that definitely ages me. I am in my 40s, yes I am, and I like to play with color, yes I do, very much so. As you can kind of see by what I have on my eyes now, and if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll see I love to play with color, but I love my neutral palettes as well. So on my channel you get a good variety of all of it. And then the last one that's in the ColourPop Marathon is Lust for Dusk. And this is what this looks like. This is a gorgeous palette. It's kind of a cool tone. You've got your mauves and whatnot in there. So here, I need to lean back a little bit and hold it like that so maybe you guys can see it a little bit better. But I really like this, and I think that they did a great job with the packaging, and the packaging kind of matching the color story. So yeah, I'm excited about this one. And there's no pressed glitters. There is a Super Shock, but no pressed glitters, so I'm excited about that too. Alrighty, so those are all the ones in my ColourPop Marathon that you guys keep hearing me talk about. But those are by no means all my ColourPop palettes. I have a lot more. But those are all the ones that I'm not getting rid of because they're in my marathon. They may go after I play with them. They may stay. I don't know. You will just have to wait and watch and find out, won't you? So, okay, next up, I'll show you my other small ColourPop palettes that I have. Some of these may still be available, some of them are not. I will probably be getting rid of a lot of palettes that aren't still available because it doesn't make a lot of sense to have them for my channel, and it just takes up a lot of room. But I won't be getting rid of everything that's not still available, so I'm just going to point that out. So this first one right here is Brown Sugar. It was a collaboration with Carucci and ColourPop. I really love the cool tones in here. So for this one, I'm not going to be getting rid of this one. At least not for now. I'll play with it in the fall. If I find that I'm not reaching for it, then I'll reconsider my decision, you know, later. Next up is Proceed with Caution. This was with Shayla, Makeup Shayla and ColourPop. Now this one is a little bit more unique, but this one isn't really calling to me. So this one I am going to declutter. This one has never been used, so I will be selling this one. So it is going in the declutter pile. And let's see, next up, this is one of my favorite palettes in my whole collection, and it's a neutral palette, Going Coconuts. It's more of a cool tone palette, and I've gotten just so many gorgeous looks out of this one. I've done my sister's makeup with this one, and it came out gorgeous. It's a really good cohesive palette. So this one is going nowhere. Absolutely love this one. This one I haven't had a chance to play with yet, but it's going nowhere because it's kind of a neat, cool tone, kind of leaning towards blues and whatnot. This is the Grandeur. Or no, wait, I take that back. This is the Grandeur. Okay, this one is a little bit more cool tone, but it's got more mauves and whatnot. So this one I don't think is available anymore, and honestly it kind of bores me, so I'm going to declutter that one. This one though is not going anywhere. This one is the Baroque palette, and this one's real cool. It's like a cool toned blue palette, so I really like it. I don't think this one's available any longer either, sadly. But I am keeping this one in my collection. I like this one a lot. Okay. And then next I have All Things Equinox. I don't think this one's available anymore either. But I mean, as you can see, it's purples and mauves, so it's going nowhere. It is staying in my collection. Okay. This one is Night Owl, and these may have been just Ulta exclusives, I can't remember, but this is just a neutral palette. Honestly, it doesn't do much for me. I haven't used this palette, so this is going to go in my declutter / sale pile. So there you go. It's a very nice palette, but I've got so many nice neutral palettes that I'm going to let that one go. This one is Lovebird. I don't remember. Oh gosh, this one has 3 glitters in it. So that just answered my question right there. It does have some really pretty pinks and some unique shades, but 3 glitters is too much for me. So this one hasn't been touched. It will be going into my declutter pile, and I will be selling that one. Okay. And then last but not least is Bird of Paradise, and if it's orange like I think it is, it's definitely being decluttered. Yep, sure is. This one doesn't have any glitters, but it's orange. I have plenty of orange. The Orangey Glad is enough for me, so I'm going to declutter and sell this one. So there you go. Alright, next up is the Anna palette from Frozen 2, or Anna. I think she goes by Anna. I think it was Anna. I really like this palette. It's purple, of course, and I really did have fun playing with this palette, so this one is staying in my collection. Plus, I love the Frozen movies, so yeah, definitely staying in my collection. And then I have also the Elsa palette. And I had a lot of fun playing with this one as well. So this one is definitely staying in my collection as well. And I think these are still available. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they are. But I'm not sure for how much longer. Okay, this one I absolutely love. This is the, in collaboration with Disney and Star Wars, this is the Mandalorian the Child palette. I love the show itself. I'm a huge fan. So right there, it's already sentimental to me. But, I mean, when you see the colors, I love greens and I love grungy greens. And this is just a gorgeous palette. I had so much fun playing with this palette. So yeah, I am definitely keeping and hanging on to this palette. And I'm pretty sure this one's still available. So yeah, it's staying. Then I've got my Ooh La La, which I think this was one of the first monochromatic palettes that they released, if I'm not mistaken. It was either that one or It's My Pleasure. But I really like this palette a lot, so it's staying. I love pinks and purples, so it's going nowhere. And of course this is the purple one, It's My Pleasure. This one's gotten a good amount of use and I love this one. So yeah, it's going nowhere. So pretty. And then I have the Just My Luck. And it's a has some beautiful greens. I loved the looks that I got out of this palette, so it's going nowhere. And then let's see, this one right here, Mar, I don't think it's available. I can't remember. I think they got rid of it. I don't think it's available anymore. And I know they changed the packaging on it to where it was like blue, but I got it before they changed the packaging. However, now that I've gotten more into teals and whatnot, I think I am going to hang on to this one because it's got some really pretty blues in there mixed with neutrals. And I like to do neutrals with a pop of blue, especially on my lower lash line. So I think I am going to go ahead and hang on to this one. Yeah. This one right here is another one that I absolutely love. Wild Child. I think it's still available. It's a beautiful, deep neutral palette. So you can take your looks really, really sultry with this. I don't know. I really love the way my looks came out with this. So yeah, it's staying. Okay, I'm actually going to cut the video off right here. This turned out to be quite a long video. The raw footage was over 5 hours, so I broke it up into 6 parts. So whether this is part 1 or part 6, whatever part you're watching, it'll have the same outro just to let you guys know. I did, I think, mention throughout some of the videos that I will be selling the palettes that I am decluttering on Mercari. I will have that link down below in the description box of all 6 videos. I'll also make sure to have the link to all 6 videos and all 6 of the videos. That sounds like a lot of repetition right there, but yeah, that's what my plan is. So anyways, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed seeing my palette collection. I love sharing it with you guys, and I know a lot of people like to see these type of videos. So I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, I'd love it if you would give me a like. That would help me out so much with the YouTube algorithm. I'm just a little bitty micro channel, so I'm trying to get noticed. And also, I would love it if you would consider subscribing. I'd love to have you as a subscriber, and make sure to ring that notification bell so that you're notified of future content. I have lots and lots of content that I put out. I have a ColourPop marathon going on right now where I'm trying to film with a ColourPop palette at least every other day, just to get through a bunch of ColourPop palettes that I bought over the past few months that I haven't had a chance to film with. What else? I do giveaways. I do reviews, unboxings, first impressions, tutorials, just a vast array of different content. So I try to definitely keep it you know, always active and, you know, changing things up a little bit here and there to keep it interesting. So I would love to have you as a subscriber. But with all that being said, thank you again for watching. I hope that you're having a great day or evening wherever you are in this world. I hope you are staying safe. I hope you are staying healthy, and I look forward to talking to you again real soon. Bye!